Nobody is coming. Not your friends, not your family, not some secret opportunity. There is no dramatic rescue scene waiting for you, no mentor kicking down your door, no life-changing phone call at 2:17 a.m. You keep checking your notifications, but the only thing waiting is the version of you that refuses to move. And deep down, you already know it. You wake up tired, even after sleeping. You scroll, but don't feel entertained. You work, but don't feel fulfilled. You talk about goals, but never feel momentum. There's this quiet frustration living in your chest. You compare. You overthink. You tell yourself, soon. Soon I'll start. Soon I'll change. Soon I'll become disciplined. But soon has been whispering the same lie for years. And every night, right before you sleep, there's that voice. The one that says, you're capable of more. And that voice is right. Here's the truth you avoid. The life you want isn't missing because you lack potential. It's missing because you lack ownership. You keep waiting for motivation, waiting for confidence, waiting to feel ready. But readiness is a myth. Nobody feels ready to change their life. The difference between people who grow and people who stay stuck is simple. One group decides, the other delays. And delay is just a comfortable form of self-destruction. Every time you say tomorrow, you reinforce the identity of someone who doesn't act. And identity is everything. You don't rise to goals, you fall to your identity. If you see yourself as inconsistent, you'll prove it. If you see yourself as unlucky, you'll find evidence. If you see yourself as not that person, you'll never become them. Growth doesn't start with action. It starts with a decision about who you are. And here's the first shift. You stop asking, what do I feel like doing? And start asking, what would the strongest version of me do? Second shift. You stop chasing comfort. Comfort is seductive, soft, predictable. But comfort shrinks you. Every time you choose easy, your future self pays the price. Third shift. You stop blaming invisible enemies. Your past, your parents, the algorithm, the economy. Maybe they made it harder, but they don't control what you do at 6 a.m. They don't control whether you train, whether you study, whether you execute. Power begins the moment excuses end, and that moment is violent because it kills the victim inside you. There are two versions of you. One wants to stay safe, sleep in, avoid risk, stay average but comfortable. The other? It's restless. It wants growth. It wants strength. It wants to build something real. And every morning, they fight. The comfortable version whispers, relax, you deserve a break. The future version says nothing. It just waits to see who you choose. This is the war nobody sees. No applause, no audience, just you versus you. And the scariest part? Whichever voice you feed wins. So one day, you stop negotiating with weakness. The alarm rings. You get up anyway. It's small, but it's different. You train when you don't feel like it. You work when it's boring. You show up when nobody notices. Brick by brick. No dramatic montage. No overnight success. Just repetition. You start keeping promises to yourself, and something shifts. Your posture changes. Your eyes sharpen. Your standards rise. You don't need hype anymore, because discipline is quieter, but stronger. Momentum builds. One win becomes two. Two becomes a pattern. The pattern becomes identity. And suddenly, you're not trying to become better. You are better. Not perfect, but dangerous. Dangerous because you rely on yourself. Nobody is coming. Good, because you don't need saving. You need ownership. You need standards. You need the courage to disappoint the weaker version of you. Stop waiting to be chosen. Choose yourself. Stop looking for a hero. Build one. The world respects builders, and builders start alone. You are not stuck. You are undisciplined. You are not unlucky. You are undecided. And the moment you decide, everything changes. Tonight, when the room is quiet and your thoughts get loud, ask yourself one question. If nobody is coming, who do I have to become? Because the life you want isn't waiting for rescue, it's waiting for construction. And tomorrow morning, when the alarm rings, that's your first brick.